Heavy into this B bomb site, and there's that little heaven pop thrown in from Boomich. You would have loved to get something out of it, but instead the kills go either which way, rather. It's a 3-on-3, and Simple, the only man left up in the site, is brushed aside. Hobbit with a little double opener.
Yeah, no way you're going to get away with the stick. You've got to thin the herd. You've got to pick them apart, and that's a good start. Shiro gone, Hobbit backed up, and Meaty needs to run. Boomich taps it. A stick may have worked.
Bro, if only he stuck it.
Yeah, they're rushing him down. No chance, no room, no breathing for Boomich, as Hobbit finds 4 in that pistol round, coming in with a USP and defending his planter and letting Gambit fall back into that safety of B short and Monster.
Yeah, you know, I really like the overpass pick for Gambit. I think, you know, if you want to look at their way to overtake NaVi on the world stage, and I wouldn't want anything else.
Yeah, I mean, Gambit flexed their muscles against Entropic on Mirage yesterday, but this is not Entropic. NaVi are here to stay, here to play. Bit going to get jumping Mac 10 finished off. No fear from Nafany in getting that trade.
Good chance NaVi can do some damage here. There's a good chance they can find success. They're moving in on the short side, and there's the first kill for Electronic. Perfecto waiting for a late peek out of heaven, hoping his teammates can draw attention away, but he gets caught. Never mind, Axel dead in the pit. Inters has got to do it all. They're moving in. Little gap in the smoke, and Electronic gets the better of him. And you can almost feel that.
Water position. So one thing that does give you a lot of hope towards this B-bomb site for NaVi at times, and Gambit have got to get through it. Easier said than done.
Oh, Electronic mops up. Nafany moving in through.
You know, let's think back. I know it's traumatizing. Let's think back to that Force Gambit game where, you know, it should have been Force's. They had a hell of a lead. They had match point way earlier in the BO1.
15-8.
15-8, and a lot of like 5-on-3s, 5-on-4s that they just ballsed up. It was a bit of a shame to see, but it's something that NaVi have done as well. Not necessarily the leads, but just not being able to convert T rounds. You know, coming down to these.
Their T side a hell of a lot of favors, right? We already saw that out of Gambit just yesterday in the semifinals. Rush down in mid, Axel opens up. Simple is here, ready to hold the line. That could have been the collateral, but somehow it's Hobbit right at the back that is found by that AWP, and Axel's going to trade it out. Rotation's now being called for. Electronic has moved up into this A bomb site to join Boomich. They've got to hold the fort in a 2-on-4, essentially. Now make that a none-v4 as Gambit go running in, uncontested.
Less respect against Entropic than they would have against NaVi, but was super exciting. I wonder if we get that looser start out of NaVi as well. Could do them a lot of favors. Wall bangs, all that and more later, though. It's a B-rush.
Yeah, in comes Axel leading from the front. And well, he's opened up. Will get traded by Perfecto, but no good deed goes unpunished for NaVi there. And with the B site having fallen so dominantly, you're really left in a spot where, you take a little look in. This first fight mattered a hell of a lot, and with it going in favor of Gambit, you're probably just saving. Now, Boomich could try and change our minds on that. He certainly could. Hobbit holding close. Ooh, yeah, now that Boomich is knocked out, Simple just wants to hold on to this ult. But if you take a look at your minimap, you'll see that Shiro has already been dispatched to try and remove that AWP from play, to deny the save.
Oh, dear. Oh, dearie me. Simple missed shot. He's going to go back, and he hits the flick. Getting to the bank to survive from the bomb should be fine. As Gambit take a third, they build into this game so unsteady. Shiro has been all over the hunt patrol right now, right? Looking for Perfecto and B, and now chasing Simple with an AWP on A. But nice little pop out of Gambit as well. They only have 3 players entering there, and it's enough to get them in, get the bomb down. Shiro, that kill essentially wins the round, right? Even though NaVi get once. So, NaVi a man up. Flash ready to pop Hobbit in, but Bit, that's a crazy fight to take. He just jumps on top of Dumpster and mauls Hobbit at the gate.
Actually misses. Oh, and he does still take the fight regardless, going up and over on the dice box.
And you really shouldn't be. We've seen this This become far more meta over the course.
You know, for me, I'm kind of eyeing up something like a 10-5, and even then, like, I could never discount Gambit. That's the problem. Bit looking crisp, man. That org fires off and secures the double. And suddenly we're back into another one of these 2-on-5s. Now, Gambit, they don't want to be left saving again, right? The round's only just started, and already that's creeping into your mind. Axal traded after the first, and Shiro just a couple of seconds too late. He's gonna...
Shiro not ready for the close position, and it's NaVi again, keeping it nice and clean.
While this is going on, Gambit are actually in the B site. They are inside of NaVi's bomb site, and with sympl knocked out over at long, in tandem with Axal's pick into B, this might be, I was going to say a dumb round. Electronic has made it a little more interesting, right? You're going to maybe float the idea of giving this a look in, but being real, you're so far away on Bit that these two B players are all alone, and Boomich is creeping in like he wants to go for this. Oh my, playing the trigger discipline. Hobbit will trade that from under heaven.
They popped into B. The B play was the first thing that happened in the round. Once they took a bit of fountain control, they knew NaVi were playing a little more safe. They didn't have Bit up at
that point. You got 2 picks, mate. You just need to follow through on either bomb site, and you're on to a winner.
Yeah, the call. Oh my goodness, Bit. He's doing it again. Almost mouz 3 this time. Oh my goodness.
Like, doing it to Entropic when you're wrecking them is one thing, but, mate, doing it to NaVi, I don't know. Boomich will trade that out. The rotation's coming up, perfecto. But that's kind of the element of surprise he's going for. Now, it does hinge on not letting NaVi get into the site. And with so many players already having crossed, this is not going to be easy for Inters. They're on the bomb, they're sticking it. And yeah, Boomich, perfect call there. You spot where the guy is, and you go, well, it's not plotted for him, I just win the round.
And you're right, it did take a second for NaVi to realize, because you're talking, you're not thinking about the bomb sound, you're just looking for that last man. Lovely shot for nafany to finally take down Bit, who has been on top of the world with these opening kills, but right now they're all Gambits. And yeah, for NaVi now, like, oh, you're joking, Hobbit. Okay. You are joking. That was picture perfect. It's like he could see the outline.
Man, they're really looking to deny the save, and oh my god, Boomich. Oh, will you get away? They're hounding him down, they're chasing him. Boomich does not want to part ways with this AK, and as long as he tucks, he should be fine. Okay.
He got wallbanged?
He did get wallbanged, yeah.
Through the wood!
Through the, not even the big wood, the little
small wood. Oh my goodness. I was going to go God there, but yeah, a bit of both. Divine intervention, perhaps, from Gambit. Everything, all the wallbangs, man, that's all you need.
Imagine that, dude, you're just trying to hide. Like, Boomich did
the noise and connected. Gambit are just trying to catch NaVi with their pants down. sympl's just rotated in to take Monster. This is a perfect timing, but not the flick again. Axel with the entry. Electronic loses his fight, and now it's only Perfecto who needed that trade to keep this round up in the air, and even then, it's tumbling down. nafany dinked, gets out alive. Bit, this is a kill for the half right now, and he might just die. Look at the wrong way. Gambit, 9 rounds on their T side. It's their map pick, and they're showing NaVi how it is for NaVi, except they're going to begin to rotate. Boomich takes the bomb back up. sympl's still tucked at Monster. He's getting flanked right now. He just turns, but it's not enough. Even before the flash pop, Shiro's got the shot. Now NaVi run it up to A. Gambit here, everything.
Axal tagged in the site and is here all alone. They're rushing him down through the smoke. It's a Gambit classic. They love pushing the dumpster smokes, but that's why Perfecto is hot on the angle. Bit's gonna nail the first man in. That's Hobbit dropped out of the round, and suddenly 2-on-3, the script flipped on its head. They're trying to pressure this bank man. They're trying to get ahead of him, but you can't beat the bank. You can't beat them. Try as you might, the house always wins. Perfecto 1v2. And now they get onto the truck. The bomb not planted for, and that's a kit as well. They're just sticking it. They won't give him the fight. And so the round is won for Gambit with the stick.
To middle. Axel makes a move, but he gets spotted right at the end of it, so gonna give it up. Oh dear.
Yeah, Axel's stuck fighting here, and so he needs support. His toilet player didn't want to hang around after taking that advantage, and with sympl besting Hobbit over in con, over at the truck, and P9 tucked in on nafany. There's the first. can't follow up and will get bested by Electronic. They never knew about shroud over here at long, and so he's denied that bomb plant. This trade needs to happen, and it needs to happen quickly.
Oh.
shroud won't let them back in. The AK retrieved, but 8 bullets. He does have the ammo, and shroud's going to take his head off with the USP.
Yeah, we see the Gambit. Boomy's going to lead the pack. He's having a great game, but he's here to be traded more than anything. Jumping up, there's Hobbit with a kill, and now we need Perfecto to find something. But with door off, you're scared of boost, you're scared of spam, and Perfecto doesn't care. Still taking that trade as Bit opens long A. Electronic, he's getting fed as well. It's going great for NaVi right now. Gambit caught by surprise.
But is it the A plane? That bomb's still floating around. If he finds Electronic here, instead, Electronic more than aware of the protocols.
To see how it goes when guns come out, when that AWP is available for shroud. NaVi, yeah, already good signs to start the second half.
Yeah, I think it's only beneficial as well that Electronic rounds, and it always feels like you can feel the pacing better when you are in with the bulk of the team, right?
Oh, wow.
shroud
Timing though.
On, Axile caught over in middle, but that's the bomb. Out long, Flash is good, and Bit is now dead. Gambit might be about to steal this away with just this little force buy. The AK might have opened, but now the pistols have come in as well. Aid removes navi. That's something. That's a step in the right direction. But you've got 20 seconds left, mate. You've got to get this bomb. And then you've got to get it planted. And shroud will not let that happen. The AK gets 4.
But he won't be there forever. He goes back with a nade. Hobbit jumps up. Hobbit v Electronic is a fun fight to win. Hobbit gets out alive. It's been spamming him through connector. That's Gambit with a man up, and lots of damage done to NaVi. They're still fighting for Con. Axel has no fear, and he almost going for a gun, but he's getting backstabbed.
Oh, he will turn and deal with navi. Well, you know, they've at least managed to save some AKs. They've got that AWP in tow.
Back to the bomb site, knowing timings could be hit. And Axel, yet to be seen, catches a timing of his own. Almost escapes. He goes back. He tucks in. Boom's is here, trying to hunt him down. shroud steals a kill and saves his life as a flash will give.
Simple knows that a play needs to be made, and he was hoping that he could have found something on that short peak. But short's even being aggressed on. You know, Gambit, they are being relentless in shutting down NaVi, trying to get in their heads. Yeah. They're all fighting. They're all facing. And they're up onto...
That went yesterday against Entropic. Yes, a very different team, but Gambit just so loose and so fast on that map. Oh my goodness, now we have wall bangs onto symple. He's not going to get started in this game. It's looking done, it's looking dusted, and Mirage could be the way for Gambit to 2-0.
You know, it does make you a little nervous. I like to think that NaVi can look more comfortable on their Mirage, right? They're on a bit of a streak there as well. They're trying to build a name for themselves as the Mirage team, but as we know, Gambit have already broken Entropics. I think it was, what, 9-match win streak over on that map just yesterday by 16-0 in them, for crying out loud. Flash into short for Axel. Yeah, doesn't get the kill, but at this point, holding that bomb doesn't often miss these. There's even the con wrap coming in, but it might not be needed because Inters and shroud are going to lock it in. Gambit go a map up in the CIS.
Ooh. Okay.
Better ramp, and suddenly these CT fights come to matter a hell of a lot. Hobbit might be blind, but he still delivers the goods. And Simple cut down as well. It's a little pivot and a turn over at ramp. shroud's going to lock it in with a double.
Again, that wasn't the start. There's always room to improve. There's always more rounds to play. But Axel's hit a backstab. Gambit, oh my goodness, they're deep in the A site. They're doing what they do best, just disrespect, running amok up in this site. And Hobbit, lovely transfer to find a third as well. Gambit keep it clean with 3 rifles kept on. And that's kind of what we expect from Gambit, these non-telegraph plays that you're talking about, these dry fights, jumping across the stairs in opening few seconds of the round. And NaVi is so drawn to middle that they get nothing.
And he will start to make his way over towards short now. Once he's in position, these guys in the apartments can start to go, but with navi dead right away, that's a huge kill to have found. Now you can put all your attention onto the apartments, and Axar's going to learn that the hard way. There's this rotation from symple. Hobbit is once again on one of his lurks, this time over in connector. Trying to thin the herd, trying to open up other options to Gambit in this round, but with Hobbit...
And then they have a second one, just that little bit further back. If you kill the cat player, you're never ready for another man coming in so late, and it's 5 alive for Navi.
Yeah, there's 2 on the other side, though. And so this smoke fade's going to be interesting for Hobbit. That's a lovely little swing out of Electronic to quickly reclaim that lost man a bit. Is going to shut down the short play. Symple through that little one-way smoke. Has dropped the bomb over in con. And so for Axal and Inters, they've now got their work cut out for them. Electronic swings out con and locks that round in.
Saved Bit's life there. Bit here for Navi. And with mid being so quiet, even though they don't have a lot of info, Bit's checking on timing. And talk of timing, the smoke fade. Luckily, there's a trade. Symple gets that kill and backs out under. They can get mollies in, though. And Inters just dry fights the A site. He's not, Simple's not ready for a man to just peek. No holds barred. Axel catching Bit off catwalk. And yeah, Gambit know Navi's positions. Gambit know what Navi likes.
This was that attempt at this little double ramp hold. But it didn't fare well for Navi. On the short side. Perfecto not looking to join him. And with Axal opening the round up like that, might not be ready for a second player at Cat swinging so quickly, but it's not going to come to matter with Axal and navi lighting up mid and A. Simple's dead in the apartments, and they've hit both bomb sites, and they've won at both of them. Just Perfecto left, and they're trying to rub salt in the wound. They're hunting him down. They don't care about no bomb plant, mate. Look at it. It's all the way back in apartments. For Navi, as more utility comes into this bomb site from different positions as well, you're going to start to figure it out. Inters, that is a lovely tap. Will they check Ninja? Boomich is tucked in, and he's been spotted. Shiro finds him, and even though Bit reclaims one, this next fight's weighted pretty heavily. Luckily enough, Simple's going to win it out.
It's contact for Navi. I don't know how close they've gotten, but he's found Perfecto. Shiro backing up to safety. Re-peeks with a no-scope, and that is filth from Shiro versus Symple, and he's going to get backstabbed. Symple hits a cracker, but it means nothing in the grand scheme. Shiro, that no-scope was absolute filth. You know, Symple, one of the players we know to be an incredible no-scope guy. It feels like the orb works differently for this guy, but Shiro's up there as well. This guy can do it. Scope or not, right-click, not needed. And even though Symple takes him down, with Axal as well, navi is buying so much space for Gambit, it's costing Navi lives.
Oh, well, that's a big fight for Perfecto to have won out. Now he's freed up to go back to B. You can breathe a sigh of relief. You've dealt with the man in the back line, the one who was drawing all that attention away. That's the bomb dropped as well. Gambit falling like flies.
You know, he doesn't know that Gambit have gotten into window, and that play still happens. The bomb still goes B. B right now. Bit's got a double back from short. There's no mid-split. Electronic has confirmed that from window. Axel dropping into the bomb site, and he's found Bit dead. Perfecto trying to escape, trying to buy time, but it's expensive. It's costly, and all the kills are coming in for Gambit. Symple up close, needs a no-scope or something of the sort. But Axel has no idea. He's out!
They're next to each other. Symple trying to save the round, trying to make magic happen, and Symple in with a double, and he's even seen Shiro. It's AWP on AWP, and Symple wants his revenge.
But it's early warnings to watch your bomb sites, and now you definitely got to watch them. You've just seen a rush. It's coming in. Mac 10's going hard, going fast, and Perfecto will stop the first. Symple dives out through the market to try and reinforce B. He's playing for a flick shot. Warmed up now is Symple with another double. 15-7, and Navi coming back into this half, still trying.
Barely went out the half, and Navi have come in with a resurgence. There's a little double underplay here. Bit over the top of the smoke, and then waiting and under, because because you know someone's going to attempt this trade, and it's likely to be the B player just to clear out this position.
Fake.
But he never gets that contact, and this fake has drawn all the rotations. Now with navi getting out through ramp, time is everything here for Gambit, and the time is right for them to move into this A bomb site. Bit is holding the line. This tiny little angle is all he's got. Axal is still selling the B play, but Bit is domed. Inter's on the cross. That is not an easy shot for him to have hit. Simple, here's Axal getting in, and missed shots on the dig, and goes back in with the AWP, makes it look pretty. There's the recovery, and that might bail Na'Vi out of this one. navi over in CT spawn, has the drop on Simple, and with contact made from CT, navi now knows that as well. Flash out, he's gonna try and close the gap to Perfecto, and he sees the shadow, but that betrays him, baits him into Bit, and it's a pistol here gonna help propel one of these teams up into the lead.
Again, that P250 is out as it was for Shiro. Bits put it to use, finding the first on the Hobbit. Shiro, USB up close, doubles down. No one checks the corner. Give it up, try and stay alive. Will Gambit waste time hunting him down, or are they just going to focus on the bomb site? Electronic, no ammo. Axel bails out his team, and now they move in for the killing blow. Simple missed shots, does recover the spam, but he's all that stands as the tap comes in. He's got the knife out. He thinks they're sticking it. It's all a fake. It's all a ruse, and the time is ticking away. They spam the smoke. They're not on it yet. Simple might have just won this round. Knife out again, and it's all Simple, baby.
Versus Simple, you know that should be your round. And there he is, swinging knives out. The smoke that Gambit put down comes back to haunt them. And I don't know, man, I always give Gambit props for being this very well-regimented team where it looks like everyone's on the same page. Everyone knows what's happening. This round.
I love the boost as well, especially when you got one gun, you really need to get it involved. This is a nice safe play as Shiro headshots Boomich and gets out of dodge as well. On top of the ladder was Hobbit. He still retains his accuracy, but he doesn't hit the shot. Shiro puts his AK to use yet again. Don't tell me one gun.
Bait them up close, you might find yourself discounting it. It's the apartments lurk, the palace lurk out of Electronic that was hoping to do it, but Shiro has caused so much commotion with this one AK, this one rifle. Time is running out for Na'Vi with the scout on short. Axal could have denied it, but instead, it's going to be navi to close it with a double.
Why not stick around and fight?
Yeah, you know you're going to get contact, and navi is even here to help out. This is a lovely little 1-2 punch, right? Even though you lose Shiro, you drop the bomb, you trade it back to your favor. Now going back in again, that is ballsy, and almost a decision the Gambit come to regret. It forces that swing out of Axal as well, but they're able to get it back under control in middle. They know it needs to come in if that's going to happen. They just move away as that smoke fades, holding for the push through, and Inter's going to lock it in the hands of Hobbit once again. navi in jungle. Is he ready for a player already up con? Timing is everything for the guy here, and he hits it perfectly. Bit shot in the back, and now you're starting to piece this together again. navi is tearing this A play down. If you can even call it that, right? It's been two individual peaks attempting that trade. Simple is naded down, and that nade shreds him, man. 45 seconds left. Perfecto dead in con, and this is a dominant round out of Gambit. This is
They would have loved to commit a B with that early setup. Kind of just left with nothing. Simple dead as well, and Gambit are not afraid to face, and that's great real estate, but we'll give the gun to Simple. That's something at least. Bit falls, navi re-aggresses, and Axel's looking to do the same. No one's even considering this play. Simple out under catches him on the jump, and this round is still up in the air.
Gambit still stacked 2 over towards this A bomb site, and it looked like Na'Vi were poising for a B hit for a moment. Instead, they are heading A. After that kill on navi, you know that Hobbit is often here and normally isn't keen to rotate too early, so they send the pistols in to find him, and that's where Simple rains down. Deal with Simple, but that's where Perfecto comes into the mix, right? Trying to trade on the back of the contact, trying to swing on the back of contact getting made, but it's never even needed. Simple takes matters into his own hands. That AWP comes in swinging, and that is the Simple effect. Rounds can go from, 0 to 100 real damn quick.
Yeah, and it's all because Shiro spammed middle, right? He fired one shot through the wall, and Bit just jumps in off of that ledge and takes him down. Gives the AWP to Simple, and look at the effect it's had. Look at the result on a full eco round. Haven't been playing a lot of cat aggro. Instead, it's the aggressive Apartments play that works out. Instead, Hobbit, they don't check the corner, they jump right by, but he can't see the second one through the smoke. Axel is ready to pounce. If he hears enough steps, he might just go through, but Simple, up close, he turns away, and Axel pounces with a spray. 2 kills before Perfecto trades, but he feels impossible, trapped in the middle of the bomb site, and navi comes out through his own smoke. Gambit, this is a big round to decide whether that's going to be possible. Navi are crunching 5 up round. That smoke is huge. Navi have to go through. They just want to pop. They want to pounce. They want to bounce into A. Hobbit hiding out after 1, but he's not ready for the quick jump up Tetris, and Bit drops him as he falls into the sandwich. navi gives up A.
Up close in jungle, there's a potential kill to be found here. Bit up close with the AK, he hears that AWP, but Shiro gets the better of him. And now this double ramp hold out of Simple and Perfecto, it's all they've got left. Time is ticking away from Gambit. They've got to move in. So much utility left for this retake. Smoke on the bomb, Simple nails the first. Out in the open, they're trying to get across. Someone needs to get on it because they're running out of time. Perfecto will come in with the kill. It's very, very close, but I think this might just be a Gambit round. 13 on the board.
Been bettering Gambit in. This is insane though, Bit. He's got 2 kills right on a platter.
Yeah, no one's even considering it. There's the first over in Con. He knows about navi. He knows he's got this man trapped, and dropping the smoke there is enough to cut him out of the round entirely. Hobbit, good for 1 himself. And navi, doesn't really mind about this. If you're going through T-spawn, you get to come in from an unexpected position, but it's wasting a lot of time. Simple going back to line up flashes for his teammates, gets him killed. Bit will hold on to ramp, but they don't know about this second man. It was only Axel who was spotted, but the time is running out for Gambit. They've got to get on this bomb. A last second retake again. It's so close, but Gambit have not been afraid to play with that clock. navi so often undone by time.
Faithful foe. Shiro waits on the cross, and Navi got to go.
With this boost in the site, they can just deny the plant, and that might be enough to win the round for Gambit. There's one, make it a double. Oh, it's all on Simple. 1 on 3, there's not enough time. Gambit take him down 2-0 in the CIS Grand Final. And for the Gambit boys, this must feel